Arcade.
Well, hey there, Spyro. I'm Mr. Mushroom. You can kill me for health.
Please kill me.
Please kill me.
Kill me, Spyro.
I yearn for the sweet, cold embrace of death. Look at me. Look at what I am.
Yeah, he is kind of frightening, isn't he?
I was a portobello mushroom. I was supposed to be cooked into a big stew. And then I gained sentience and I left.
And now look at me.
Now I regret it. I was meant to be eaten.
Please.
Please, fry me.
Okay.
There you go.
And now I get extra health for no reason.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Downgrade Arcade.
To our assisted unaliving
Yeah.
of mushrooms.
That's what that was all about, I guess.
That was a non-physician's assisted unalivement. Whatever, it's a mushroom.
You have to like charge these guys midair, which is really hard. Okay.
Yeah, the health.
I didn't think that he was
How
gonna...
do you charge midair?
You just hit the charge button. Like that.
Okay. Should you like fake him out? Okay. You got it.
Well, the other one hit me, so I guess that didn't work out.
Oh well. Then you can kill that mushroom again.
Yeah, and I could come back and make sure that mushroom experiences the definition of eternal suffering.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what he wanted. I mean, did you see his face?
So,
oh, and this guy's back. Okay.
So last time we killed that dude, Jacques.
Yeah, we crisped him or whatever.
And so this time we're just running around murdering the rest of his family. As I understand it.
Yeah, something like that. Something along those lines.
Cool.
These guys are really horrifying.
It's seriously like Doom. It's like if you like made Doom for children, that's what this level looks like.
Yeah. Not
If you like
entirely
really
wrong.
cartoonized it.
I did think that some of the enemies in Doom were actually kind of comedic. Wait for me.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they did that on purpose.
Oh, I see what I have to do.
Go get the platform.
What I have to do is I have to wait until they're like next to each other
Oh.
and then fry them both. No,
Nice.
I missed one.
You did it.
I missed a guy.
You got on the cinnamon swirl.
I think that's what I have to
They'll
do
make it go
anyways.
higher.
Yeah, because there's like 2 swirls, right?
I guess. Yeah. So there's like an inner one and an outer one. Yep.
Yeah.
You could probably still jump up there.
Can I?
I don't see why not. Yeah,
Oh.
you got it.
I was thinking that was much harder than it actually
Look at you
was.
overcomplicating things. There's another gem. There you go.
Yeah, I got it.
Now glide to that
I
platform.
know that the box is over that way, but I don't think I can get back to it from here.
box.
So I have to go this way instead.
Go that way.
Ooh, that was scary. I thought I was gonna fall. I was like, oh no.
No, you got this.
Oh no. Ram my face into a couple of boxes. Everything's fine. Everything's chill.
What? So, does this game ever establish, like, up top we have Gnorc doesn't like the dragons are mean to him, so he turns the dragons into jade or whatever, right?
Right.
How did the gems play into any of this? At what point did any of the dragons say, oh, hey, and while you're out there, you might as well go get a bunch of gems. We need them for XYZ reasons. That never happens.
Probably not, no. Because
You have to go back.
I don't know. Dragons are they like treasure. It's probably just like a side quest. Like, yeah, and also like while you're out there, get us some treasure.
Yeah, fine. But why does Spyro want them? Like, what is his motivation?
Because he's a dragon. Because he's a purple
and?
dragon. And dragons love that shit.
I don't think we've ever established that in this universe, though.
Not in this universe, but it's like an assumption. Hello, mushroom friend.
That's a weird assumption to make. It's like saying all people like money. Because there's some greedy people out there, so all people must love money.
Hello, friend.
Kill me.
Okay.
Ah.
I could actually use your help, Mr. Mushroom, because I got smacked a few times.
I'm here to help.
So...
But you see what I'm saying? It's a little contrived.
Where am I at? 67. Ooh. That's not very good.
Like, is he trying to invest in like low risk assets because he's predicting economic collapse? Is that what's happening? He's like, well, I better get on something real like gemstones. The dollar. I mean, the
Bitcoin.
Have you ever heard of quantitative easing? Our politicians are criminals.
You can't actually jump from that ledge.
But random blue and red and purple gems, they keep their value over time. And he's like going to sell them after this. He's going to accumulate a bunch of them and then start marketing them on like Fox News. He's going to be like, buy, invest in gems. That's the only time when you're afraid of the government and you don't know what's going to happen. You got to invest in gems.
I guess so.
Invest in the economic collapse. What's your financial strategy, Sarah? I mean, obviously, it's not this, being good at this game. It's not. It can't be this. Not making any money playing Spyro.
No, clearly we just do this for fun because nobody watches anyways. So my whole thing is that I have just elected to embrace the suffering that goes into life. And I recognize that I'm going to die young and poor.
But isn't it better? Yes, everyone suffers. Isn't it better to suffer with money?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Isn't it better to suffer with a few Benjamins in your cold, gnarled, dead hand?
Sure, but what are you going to do
when you get hit by
I majored
a subway?
in art. I wasn't prepared to make money. I don't have any marketable skills.
Well, that's not true.
I mean, but nobody wants them, I can't get another job, so.
Well, you don't need it. I mean, having a job, that's not a way to make money. That's a way to.
It's a way to make some amount of money.
No, that's a way to survive. That's a way to just barely get by. It's not a way to accumulate wealth.
Well, no.
You're never going to get rich just working a job. Yeah, it's a good start, but see, like for instance, my financial strategy, given I think we're missing a dragon still.
Yeah, I just don't know where he is. I guess I didn't need to do this yet.
Our poor economic state, is investments. I like to invest in things. Welcome to the Spyro Investment Center. The number one thing I invest in is shorts on small cap ETFs.
Great.
So,
we're also thrilled to hear about investing while we play this kid's game.
It's a good strategy. I mean, you see what's happening at Costco and Walmart and all this. Eventually all the mom and pops are going to be out of business. And when that happens, when Armageddon comes, I will be king of the ashes.
Well, good luck to you.
That's, I mean, like...
Which one controls
listen, I'm just investing in the
pillar?
things that our politicians are invested in,
Is it you?
The politicians are clearly opposed to small businesses, so bet against them. I mean, if you'd followed Nancy Pelosi's investment strategies for the past decade, you'd be a wealthy dragon.
No. Why the fuck? Why the fuck?
That was a weird glide. But it's symbolic of our
That's exactly
of our inverse yield curve.
That's exactly how the state of things are.
Yeah. Represents our economic state. Yeah, no, but it's in all seriousness, it's scary times. I mean, we're about to automate a lot of jobs. It's already happening. We're not going to have. There's going to be a period of time where a lot of people are going to be out of work, and we're going to have to adjust to that.
There's a lot of changes coming, I think.
Oh, nice.
Here we go.
I did not figure that out.
I just had to figure out which jester was controlling the platform. I feel like there's a lot of jokes that could be made relating to this to the real world, but I really just don't have the energy.
Yeah.
Really just... I'm just jaded at this point. I'm tired. I want to go back to bed.
But you slept in.
I know. It's just, I'm the kind of tired that can't be cured.
And this is why you'll never be wealthy.
I guess.
You're a lazy bum.
Okay.
This is what the art people forget. Is that it's not that you're a creative person, you have no marketable skills.
That was just kind of like
and that you're a leech and a burden to society. It's not any of those things. It's that you're a bum. You took a turn at a crossroads where you had two choices. You could do something real, like finance, taking money from other people and cramming it into your own greasy pockets.
Yeah, that was a joke earlier, by the way.
Or doing something creative.
The thing is, you have actual marketable skills as a creative person. The problem is like, what do you do with them? Like, how do you find value? Especially considering like, the economy is not in a good state. Like, people are not as willing to spend money on things that you make.
Right, yeah, it's true. You're going to cut back on things that you don't need. That's like, do you know like the stripper index or whatever?
No.
This is probably not the correct term for it, but this is essentially what it is one of the big things that people cut back on when there's economic downturn are visits to strip clubs. So when strippers are not making a lot of tips, it's usually a sign of economic downturn, possible recession.
Yeah? God damn it, why?
And when they're making crazy tips, they make crazy tips right before that like represents market volatility or something.
I mean, yeah, it's just it correlates with how comfortable people are with spending money because the general vibe, how people are feeling about the economy has a lot to do with it too.
I would love like a finance podcast that talks like that. Like the way that we were talking about it.
Putting it in very simple terms.
Yeah. It's like, so like when strippers don't make money, no one does. Or something.
It's I don't
just,
really
you gotta
know.
catch the vibe.
That's just a dumb person way of saying that.
Instead of saying like investor confidence.
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
Like, catch the vibe.
I don't care, really.
I'm not making fun of you. I just think it's all funny.
But everything's funny. It's funny how we're all gonna burn.
You gotta laugh.
It's funny how we're all destined for failure, and
there's always gonna be a problem.
Shit's gonna suck.
It doesn't matter what your problem is. You're always gonna have a problem. And if you can't laugh about it, then what's the fucking point?
Yeah. I guess.
Like, that's what it really comes down to. And if you had no problems, you'd be dead. That's really the truth. If you had no problems, you'd have nothing to do. You'd have nothing to live for. There's no conflict in your story, in your arc. And therefore it's a boring story.
There we go.
You might as well just lay down.
100% of the level.
Well done.
I've been better about getting all of the treats, all the Scooby snacks. They got harder, but this level doesn't feel that terrible.
Yeah. It wasn't as hard as that, like all those levels where you had to like sprint or whatever through the trees. For sure.
Because I can figure out the like lifty puzzles or whatever, but he's so hard to control when you have to like go fast.
Into shape. Lift it up. It's not too late to lift it. Lift it good.
Now I can make my way back to the home world.
You can go back to your home
and I think
planet.
I 100%ed Dreamweavers, so...
Dude, I wish...
I guess I have another world to do.
Some aliens would invade or something.
Yeah?
Things are so stale. I mean, yeah, we're talking about like the economic whatever, but like we've seen this before. We weren't, fiscally responsible adults in 2008. We weren't even adults, but we've seen it before. Been there, done that. It's boring. This happens from time to time, and yeah, there's AI and stuff, but whatever. It used to be that there were computers and internet. We're a bunch of trolls We're a bunch of cold monkeys wriggling in the dark.
I don't like the way you said that. But
It's always the same. It's always the same shit. And it's,
okay, I've defeated him again.
I want some aliens.
Time.
I want some aliens to show up to unify us. And we go, oh well, North Korea and Russia and Australia, they're not that bad. We got a common enemy now. Aliens.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only sort of thing that would
Martians.
actually unite people in the world. We're all too up our own asses and trying to get, the best thing for our country. Like, but we don't care what happens to you.
Right.
I'll nuke your ass.
Yeah, it's a sort of divisive tribalism, but it's like you need to play off of that. That's the other thing is like the hubris to think that we could unite and be a match for intergalactic super beings is just stupid. If it ever did,
If it came to that, we could certainly try. But
well, we would try, but we would,
oh, we gonna get
if
nasty.
your civilization has the technology to
Hold on,
travel.
Brennan. We're going to the nasty Gnorc world.
Oh, the finale?
Yeah, we're
Sweet.
We're heading all up into this.
Dude, what if the finale is the one where we talk about the like macroeconomic trends and investment strategies for a long time?
I mean,
It might be.
I really hope not.
Whoops.
Yikes.
Well, now we're talking about aliens. That's more Final Destination.
I mean, we could
conversation.
always save Gnasty for a special Gnasty episode.
Well,
a
we're only,
Gnasty
we're only halfway through here.
episode. There might be like a whole world that I have
Yeah,
to
well,
do.
I guess. Maybe
Yeah,
this
there
is
is.
the penultimate episode.
This is the part where we become Ratatouille, kill some rats.
No, I don't like that.
You don't like anything.
I was cool with killing the chickens and the mushroom. I don't like killing the rats.
You
That
didn't like the
seems-
dogs either.
I empathize more with. I'm a year of the rat.
Here, let me get.
Artisans.
No, I want to stay here. I want to steal your gems.
Um,
It's not until you get all the way to the end that you can go back to
oh.
the worlds that you missed before.
Oh, I thought that was like something I just missed.
No, because
Okay.
before it was either stay here or go to the next one.
Interesting.
Delbin.
Hello, I'm Delbin.
Hello, my name's Delbin.
I'm way out here because everyone hates me.
Didn't I already free you? Well,
Smoking.
yeah, but like, yeah, like I just thought I'd come out here for a little bit.
Any one of these burly dragons, I feel like, could snap Gnorc's head off. Just like put him in a headlock and just flex, and his head would pop off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and seriously, we have to. You're like, oh, but I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go paint or whatever.
I guess.
And you go kill him, you tiny little runt dragon.
I guess you have no choice but to go to Gnorc Cove, so let's see what that's all about.
Let's go kill some Gnorcs.
And just put a G in front of every word you say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something and then I was like, well, that already starts with a G, so.
Going.
Good golly gosh.
Anyway, but I think here's what I think the aliens would do. If it ever came to a point that it was like any of these alien movies where aliens invade and we actually stand a chance or defeat them even, I think that what would have to be happening is that the aliens would have to be just like testing us. Like, we're on purpose. We're going to unify these idiots, by assaulting them with our these robots or whatever that we know they can defeat.
Yeah.
You know
possibly.
what I mean? I feel like it would have to be a test.
Huh.
That's weird.
Is there a
I
reason
think that's
this
just
one is
teaching
here?
you
Okay.
that you can do that.
So
And then hit that one.
you wait until the barrel is like.
Boop it. Nice.
Does it matter?
What do you mean?
I guess you can't like interfere with this one. You can just send it back to him.
It's just teaching you that you can like headbutt metal barrels. It's just
Yeah.
teaching you about like
I don't know, like it's teaching you how to direct them.
this is teaching about operations management.
And there's also the explodey barrels. that you don't want to stand next to.
Just teaching you about supply chains.
Something like that. I'm really just not not fully
Listening to me.
No, I'm not here.
Okay. Well, will you disassociate? I'll just entertain everyone. All you have to do is just throw these barrels at these green monkeys or whatever. I'll do the hard work. I'll do the heavy lifting.
Sure.
You know, it's like when you like corner an introvert at a party and you put them up against the wall and you start talking to them, you know? And like they cannot carry a conversation.
They don't want to, and
they
you
don't
try
want
to force them
and
anyways.
they're trying to get away, and you just.
I feel like
keep
I give
yapping.
off that vibe when people try to talk to me, and I'm like, it's not that I don't want to. Like, I appreciate that you're trying to talk to me. It's just
I just don't have the skills.
I don't know what to do here. Okay.
I don't know. The thing I realized over time is just like, well, I can talk comfortably to my friends, so I'm just gonna start talking comfortably to random people, and just talk about whatever. You know, when you talk to someone and they just start telling you like, you know, just all these non sequiturs, these anecdotes.
I just find that so strange.
That don't go anywhere. That's what they're doing. I think they're just talking about something that's comfortable for them to talk about, because otherwise they're like, well, I don't know what else I would talk about with you, so I'm just gonna talk about what I want to talk about. And maybe it'll go somewhere and maybe it doesn't. But at least I won't seem like a socially awkward, you know, dimwit.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
think that's
people
the strategy.
assume that because you're socially awkward that you're kind of stupid.
I don't think that that's the case at all.
I don't know.
Have you ever met a brilliant autistic person? I think that's been normalized now. I think a lot of people are aware that that's an archetype that exists.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was just like taking a long time to fall over. Why does it always come down to barrels in these games? It's just like Donkey Kong.
I don't know. That's another archetype of video games.
Yeah, I mean, Mario, I guess, started it.
God dang it, Mario, with your barrels. Always with the barrels. Okay. That was kind of obnoxious.
You got one hit.
I'm aware. Just over it.
Your Dragoon fly has abandoned you. Can you, like,
He's
headbutt
like-
those? You probably can headbutt them.
No, they're TNT barrels. If you headbutt them, they'll explode.
They explode when you headbutt them?
Well, yeah. That's what I would assume, anyways.
I don't think so. I think you can throw them. I think if you breathe fire on them, they will detonate after a couple seconds. But I think you can throw them. I don't know, try it on this one up here. I think there's one just like sitting on that platform.
See?
Oh, okay.
Tried to
Well,
tell you,
I don't
but
know. That's not how that should work.
I mean, but it is. It's like cartoon logic, right?
I mean, sure. I mean, but why isn't it like nitroglycerin then instead of TNT?
Well, because people don't give a fuck, Brennan. This is just a game. I'm so over everything today. I don't care. And maybe
Yeah,
that's not the vibe I should be
light
bringing,
it when it comes
but
up, and then it'll blow up in his arm. Yeah, there you go.
like I
Nice.
don't.
Can you jump over these like Mario style?
Probably.
Oh, there you go. So that's what you gotta do. Nice.
That worked. That was something. Okay, gym. A couple of boxes.
And a Dragoon.
All right.
A big Dungus. Latif.
Keep up the good work, Spyro.
No.
Expect Gnasty's really starting to worry about
Gnasty.
So I don't know how this child has made it this far, but I guess this is the one that I have to watch out for. The main character or whatever.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. All the dragons collectively realize, like, hey, we're all unique, cool badasses, but this one just has main character energy, so we're just gonna, like, get out of the way.
We're just gonna let him do his thing.
Oh, yeah. Right there.
We're just
Nice.
gonna let him be big and purple
And he's on a ship,
like he do.
just like the Donkey Kong boss. King
Yeah.
K. Rool. And he's
Hadn't
green,
thought about that.
just like K. Rool.
I guess if we're drawing parallels to Donkey Kong, that is.
I think we are.
technically
I mean, this
true.
is like similar time frame.
How do I get up again?
I mean,
think it's this way.
what was this game originally? 1998.
Yeah, something
And
like that.
the original Donkey Kong was probably about the same time.
Those are just the conventions.
There was just like something with like shipping and like packing containers back then. You know, like Crash Bandicoot. It's like it's all about like boxes. It's like crates. They had some obsession with like shipping things.
And there were other games that had it too. Like it was really common.
It's always like boxes. It'd be one thing if it was like all medieval and it's like treasure chests. That's a little different. But the fact that it's all like modern, like semi-modern, post-industrial, you know, shipping containers makes it a little bit odd.
I was kind of hoping I could blow up those chests.
It's a little
but-
specific.
Oh,
No,
I
you
guess
probably have to throw
I-
that. There's a barrel up there on that ledge right there. I don't know how to get to it, but
It's a later problem, honestly.
it's an
like,
hostile away.
You just have to keep going, and you'll figure it out eventually. Just have to hope for the best.
You gotta figure it out, dude.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
That's how far I would go.
Well, that's why you're not playing this game, because that sounds horrific.
You gotta figure it out. You gotta
It's
go.
it's not better when you
You gotta go
repeat
10
It's
knuckles
not.
deep.
No.
You don't know what my hands look like, but they're awful.
Ugh. You have like all your fingers on one hand.
Yeah. That was like when we went
really
to the
disturbing.
when we went to the range. When I went for the first time, you're supposed to. There's a specific place on your finger where you're supposed to like position the trigger so that it doesn't slide to one side or the other. I don't really know anything about this, but this is what I've been told. So I tried to put it in the middle, but it would always veer to one side, right? So I would have to cheat it like by a lot to the right because it would always go left. And it didn't matter what I did. Like I would try to really center it. It didn't matter what I did. And then what I ended up doing was I realized what my problem was is that my fingers are just too long. And it was like it's like wrapping around the fucking thing. So what I had to do was I had to position the trigger like in the space between or like under my knuckle, if that makes sense. Like
Right.
the crevice of like when you bend your finger. I don't know what to call that. But anyway.
Your joint. Like
And then
your,
and then I shot straight. Yeah, the joint. Yeah. Which is I don't know if that's recommended. I haven't looked into it or whatever, but that's what worked for me. I feel like that has to be like that's like something that you would do and someone that knows something would be like, "No, that's you're doing a bad."
I don't know. I don't know if it super matters. It's got to be whatever works for you.
Yeah. I mean, Keanu Reeves does the what is that? The slide eject or whatever.
Yeah, if Keanu Reeves can do that, then why can't you use your weird
But it is
knuckle
effective.
fingers?
Yeah, I mean, I guess efficacy speaks for itself. I guess it's a case of whatever works for you. As long as it works for you with some consistency, then who cares?
It suits my nihilistic outlook today, so I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I could make you happy.
Well, I don't know if anything can do that, but you know,
I'm glad I can make you
I'll
somewhat
figure
content.
it out. I'll figure it out someday. I'm
Okay.
sure. You know?
Sure. It's getting
Word.
real bleak.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Unexpectedly bleak. It was all that finance talk at the beginning, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't exactly put you in a good mood.
I mean, whatever. You know, it might be kind of fun if everything collapses and we get to live in like a post-apocalyptic world. That might be interesting. You
It'll
know,
be something.
you might have to lose some family members and amputate some limbs. Some of them might be your own. You know, but at least there's spice. Do you think we'll finish this episode?
Probably not.
All right.
It's almost time.
Well, let's call it then.
Yeah, we'll defeat Gnasty
We'll
Gnasty
defeat
Kibbles.
Gnasty Gnorc next time.
Gnasty Gertrude.
So it's a penultimate episode, probably. I'm gonna say that for every episode. I should just shut up. Sarah beats me every time I say that, just so everyone knows. Every time I'm like, it's the last episode, and it's like 5 episodes in, and there's 30 more to go. She just wails on me.
I don't even have the energy to
No, she
do
doesn't.
that.
That's a joke. Anyway,
And 94% I think is good enough for today. So
well, we'll
thanks
see you
for
next
joining
time.
us on this journey we've been on.
Thanks for joining us.
Stay safe out there.
We just
and,
We just hit 10,000 gems.
yeah, we did, didn't
What are
we?
we gonna do on the channel for our 10,000 gem?
Our 10,000 gem episode.
Yeah. Find out next time.
Maybe if we had that many subscribers, we'd get even more gems. But you know, what can you do?
Yeah.
Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Goodbye.